And what that is just basic fundamentals of being aware of your surroundings.
Ha! Welcome to TTV. It is Monday, January 1st, 2024. I'm Tim, and in today's news, here's some uplifting news for you. Kentucky principal adopted a Kentucky girl who was acting out after she spent her whole life in and out of foster homes. Kentucky school principal Jason Smith saw a girl sitting in a chair by the door and suspended for throwing a cup of yogurt during lunch. Jason Smith asked whether she thought such behavior was acceptable at a restaurant. Raven Whitaker said she had never been to one, and she had been in and out of foster homes her whole life. And Jason Smith said, I recognized that she needed something to go in her favor. Maybe for once that it hadn't gone in her favor in the past, but she just needed somebody to help her. Well, that was nice of Jason Smith, the principal of that Kentucky school, to help her. And make sure you visit www.adoptuskids.org for more information on how to adopt kids. And in local news, ain't got a dress that I don't, ain't got a pair of jeans that don't fit you just right, that you nothing else, you don't blow me away. But girl, now that the sun's gone down, sitting back behind that, I just gotta tell you, baby, tonight looks good on you. Jason Aldean. Jason Aldean is coming to the Lakeview on July 11th, 2024 at 7 o'clock p.m. And tickets are on sale now. And this one's important for anybody with sensory issues, autism spectrum disorder, or a highly sensitive person like myself. But that is my happy place, so I don't really need them. But the Syracuse Crunch hockey team now has sensory kits available for the fans. It includes noise-canceling earmuffs, sensory toys, and non-verbal cue cards inside a washable and reusable duffel bag. The sensory kits are located behind section 222, while supplies last. Sensory kits are limited to one per family. And in Rose Parade news, Hill's Pet Nutrition raised awareness this New Year's Day about something very important: ending pet homelessness, with the float titled Feed the Love. From kittens playing under a cat tree to a hungry dog wearing an Adopt Me bandana, the float tells people what it's like to give animals a loving home. 1 million people watch this parade on the ground, but 32 million plus viewers watched from home, and the Rose Parade is projected in about 60 countries around the world. So a huge audience and a huge platform. And to learn more about Hill's Pet Nutrition's commitment to shelter pets, visit hillspet.com/shelter. And on this day in history, January 2nd, 1788, 236 years ago, Georgia enters the Union. On January 3rd, 1938, 86 years ago, Franklin Roosevelt founds the March of Dimes. On January 3rd, 1987, 37 years ago, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducts its first woman. On January 4th, 1965, 59 years ago, Lyndon B. Johnson envisions a great society in his State of the Union address. And January 5th, 1933, 91 years ago, the Golden Gate Bridge is born. On January 6th, 1975, 48 years ago, Wheel of Fortune premieres. And in famous birthdays! Oh, see this link? Click this link. And in non-famous birthdays, Kelly Johnston Worrell and Maria Pedro on January 2nd, Erica Knob on January 3rd, Tommy Angel Astro and Vincent Saya on January 4th, Daniel Nash on January 5th, and Jordan Capozzi and Tim Simon on January 6th. And in air show news, United States Air Force Thunderbirds. Sorry folks, there's no news. In the United States Air Force Thunderbirds next air show, it's the off-season. The United States Navy Blue Angels, the United States Navy Blue Angels 2024, number 7, Lieutenant Commander Connor O'Donnell, and 2024, number 8, Lieutenant Commander Brian Vaught, visited Vero Beach on December 15th, 2023, to get to know the area for next year's air show. And the United States Navy Blue Angels next air show is the off-season. And the United States Army Golden Knights parachute team was started in 1959 as a small team competing against the former Soviet Union skydivers, is now an international icon representing the Army's successes. And the Golden Knights have earned over 3,800 medals in competition, while also achieving 348 world records in the process. And the United States Army Golden Knights parachute team's next air show is the 2024 season, our first covering this team. And in weather,
the National Weather Service in Binghamton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for extreme northwestern Broome County, Chemung County, western Cortland County, southeastern Schuyler County, Tioga County, Tompkins County, Bradford County, until 7 o'clock p.m.
Okay, this is like the Storm Team Academy, folks. Let's take a look back at the winter storm that happened the year you were born. For me, it was 1990. And in 1990, the average winter temperature, 33.64 degrees. And number 29, hottest year, 1.4 degrees above the 100-year average. And the maximum temperature for the winter, 44.73 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 21, hottest year, 2.4 degrees above 100-year average. Minimum winter temperature, 22.54 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 43, hottest year, and 0.8 degrees above 100-year average. The average winter precipitation, 6.81 inches. Number 46, the wettest year, and 0.0 inches above the 100-year average. And the record one-day snowfall is Schoolcraft County, Utah, on December 20th, 24.5 inches. And during the winter of 1990, roughly 100 people were killed in December when a series of storms and cold snaps hit the northeast and southeast and southern parts of the United States. Nearly half of the states in the country were impacted by these storms. And another cold snap was like surprise in Colorado in July, prompting the costliest hailstorm in history. And in events news, Tuesday, January 2nd, the Teen Lego Robotics Club at the Liverpool Library in Liverpool, New York at 6:30 p.m. Wednesday, January 3rd, Lego Club at the Cortlandt Free Library in Cortland, New York at 4 o'clock p.m. On Thursday, January 4th, Intermediate Line Dancing at the Kirkland Art Center in Clinton, New York at 7 o'clock p.m. On Friday, January 5th, the Ryan Peterson Jazz Trio at Onco Fermentations in Tully, New York at 6 o'clock p.m. On Saturday, January 6th, Pause to Read at the Liverpool Library in Liverpool, New York at 10 o'clock a.m. On Sunday, January 7th, it's Dance Church at the Foundation of Light in Ithaca, New York at 11:30 a.m. And now it is time for Tim's Joke of the Day. What do New Year's parades and Santa have in common? This one's a good one. It doesn't apply to me because I'm always up for the New Year's parades, like the Rose Parade and everything, but I thought it was a funny joke. I don't know if anybody else will, but has anybody got anything yet? No one is ever awake to see them. And you can email us at timstv1@yahoo.com. Like us on Facebook, Tim's Television-TTV, and Tim Bennett Productions. Follow us on Twitter at TimsTV1, and subscribe to Tim's Television-TTV on YouTube. So until next time, I'm Tim. Have a great day.
What I'm going to talk to you about today is personal safety awareness. And what that is just basic fundamentals of being aware of your surroundings.